Uh,
Even
uh,
and then make that shirt, but with Douglas and oh my
Oh
god.
my god! There's a line where this gets disrespectful, man.
all
I
right,
don't know where it is.
vocals
I don't think
one
it's
There's a
there.
line there.
are hot, vocals two are hot.
Wait,
I,
are we
I
on
think
live?
we're all a little hot right now.
Stream is live.
Are we
Oh
like?
shit!
Oh
Are we
boy.
talking to real people yet, or is it just our loading screen?
No, we're
Hello,
we're
Internet.
live.
Oh,
Hi.
We don't.
How you doing?
No.
Exclamation.
We'll do it
mark.
live.
We'll
Fuck
do
it.
it live.
We'll do it live.
Dismiss. We'll do it. All right, hold on.
Meanwhile, it's like 3 o'clock on the West Coast, and Damien's like, "Wow, you guys are fucked."
What time is it there?
9 p.m. somewhere.
6
6?
something.
Okay,
God,
you guys
are a
ready?
champ.
You ready for this?
No.
Ready to go? Last time on Arcanus Rebirth, in the aftermath of a brutal clash with Octavius, your foe fled a battered mist, but not defeated fully. With victory in hand and purpose renewed, you took to the winds, the arcane winds, and teleported to the Isles of Hanu. There, amidst the ancient roots of family and fate, Bobby was reunited with his long-lost father.
Ribbit.
And you met him and his bearded friend, whose minds were clouded and their memories fractured. But as you went deeper into the heart of the jungle there on the island, you found the Tear of Baenor. And Havelock, silver-tongued and earnest, convinced the Radiant Dragon Lord Baenor to relinquish the tear freely. And as his divine light fell upon your companions, the enchantments of Bobby's father and Cornelius were lifted, memory returning, and past restored. As you headed back to the beach, peace was fleeting, because in a sudden ripple of arcane energy through the Sending Stone, a message, Nikolai Bavinsky's voice tore through the calm. The Cyterans, the Draconian legions, they found the gates eternal beneath the crumbling halls of the Ingmar Academy. And war is no longer coming, but it has begun. Okay. Switching over to other notes.
Oh shit.
As you are pulled through the ethereal, through this arcane conjuration spell, the last of you materialize within the arcane circle etched into the stone floor, its runes still thrumming with lingering violet light. And a deafening boom echoes through the academy above. Dust trembles from the stoneworks, and faint screams, the clash of steel on stone, and magic discharges like thunder overhead. A heavy door to the north slams open, bursting through are several what seem to be refugees and mages, and this figure nearly too large for the frame, a massive minotaur clad in embroidered teal robes and his curled horns scorched at the tips, eyes wide with urgency in one hand, and in his other hand a shattered staff. You all, most of you recognize Nikolai Bavinsky, esteemed master of conjuration. He throws his weight against the door as another blast hammers into it from the other side. He takes his broken, staff, and slams it into the iron brackets barring the entrance. He turns as his chest heaving, eyes scanning. He goes, "That's an unexpected surprise. You're just in time.
Are you hurt?
I'll be fine." Another thunderous rumble shakes the room.
What the fuck are we doing here?
And then throughout through cracks in the doors, you see glows of red seep beneath the cracks of the doors, and a deep, inhumane snarl echoes down the hallway. Listen closely, there's no time for pleasantries. The one they call Smiler. The Smiler. He always knew the gates eternal are beneath us. And he glances upward past the stone buried beneath Ingmar all along, and now he's come to claim them. As he steps towards the door again, almost just grounding himself against the door.
I'm gonna turn to the group. All right, this is it.
Is it?
Tie your shoes.
Fuck.
I'm gonna walk up to Trey and like.
Trey's gonna
Just
look
go
at
up
his
to
shoes.
I'm gonna kneel down in front of Trey and tie one of his shoes. And while I'm tying his shoes, I'm just gonna say, Trey, this is it. You're young. I know you're scared. But you're a man now.
I don't
like
know if
one.
I am.
And I'm gonna cast heroism on Trey.
Okay.
So you're immune to being frightened, and you gain temp HP. How much? 4 hit points at the start of each of your turns.
Is this a stat?
10 hit. Immune to fear, though.
As you do that, you can hear Nikolai continue, holding the door back, placing his staff more into place. He goes, "You arrived with the Cyterian war hosts, and worse the Draconians. That army is bred for conquest. I've seen what they leave in their wake." His voice, sorry, he narrows his eyes, saying, "But to my knowledge, they do not possess the shards. The keys, not yet."
So what's the move?
How many shards do we have? 4?
3.
3. I'll just say
You-
3 of them.
You see, he brightens up a little. He's with you?
With us, on us.
Some of us are attuned to them.
Yep.
Confused by that.
No one has 2, right? Because that would be stupid.
No, no one has to. Only you and Haven are attuned, and Havelock has one, but has not attuned to it.
Oh,
His tone changes, and he turns his head slowly as his eyes settle, as you are all time goes, on Trey. Something seems to soften in Nikolai, and he goes, "But not everything tonight is a tragedy. I had hoped I might see you again."
really?
He raises a hand, placing it gently over his chest. He's like, "There was a connection, wasn't there? Something between us. I felt it. Trey, didn't you?" And his eyes shimmer a little bit, and
Oh.
Trey, with your passive perception, there's a hunger in his eyes.
It's the fucking.
And he says, "No, don't look away. Look at me, my dear, and listen to your heart." As a pulse of magic slips into the air like perfume. And Trey, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Is this a spell?
Oh, shit!
Yeah.
is
Hold
it a
on,
spell?
hold on. Let me double check it. It may not. It may mimic a spell, but it may not be. Sorry, I just want to check.
That's a
Nope,
dirty,
yeah, it's a spell. It's a spell.
dirty
Okay.
20.
Is it 4th level or lower?
Hold on. Yeah. Wait. I don't know if it counts the way they're casting it though. It's a little different than the regular casting, so I'm just looking at it.
Up to you. I'm trying to absorb it with the Ioun Stone. It says you can use your reaction to cancel a spell of 4th level or lower cast by a creature you can see. Oh, and targeting only you, so never mind.
Okay. So never mind. All right. Wisdom saving throw.
Dirty 20, 16 on die.
Okay.
Ah!
One second. Let me get back to my notes.
I'm gonna like
You
shift.
see,
shift back a little
You got
bit, get a little bit more.
You guys
defensive.
see Trey's eyes begin to glaze and his breath catching as that voice, that presence coils around his mind, but it spun like a shadow. But just as Nikolai, no, Trey, her eyes lock deeper with yours. It's the connection snaps as recognition.
Yeah. Sort of
With
life
your
stealing's
body
out.
stiffens.
I'm gonna. Fuck!
She flicks her wrist as the staff holding the door breaks in half.
I'm going at her.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, one moment. Let me just give you the rest, and then we'll do that. Nikolai's staff snaps in two, mid-air fragments spinning like shattered glass, as if on cue. The barred doors behind him detonate inward with a shower of splinters and flame. A wave of heat and smoke rolls across the chamber floor, and through the setting haze, you see Cyteran soldiers emerge, clad in elven armor. Ancient and regal in design, but married with cruel black sigils and wooden blood-rot etchings. And then the real terror steps through the breach. Draconians, thick-scaled humanoid dragons, each cut over 7 feet tall and eyes glowing like coals. They snarl as they reach into their belts and unstopper glass vials of something rolling crimson liquid. As they raise them high and drink, a silence, a breath before you go for the attack, Emmanuel. Then, boom! Their bodies are consumed in an instant. Scales crack, armor melts, and the sinew burns away to reveal living flame. Each one collapses inward like a dying star, only to explode outward in a pillar of fire. And where once stood Draconians now burn fire elementals.
Why?
I'll let you do an attack roll before this next little piece of dialogue.
To do something too.
Well, I'm giving him Emmanuel the attack, and we'll get into initiative.
It's not great. 16.
16 hits.
All right. I guess I'll try to stun him.
Okay. So, what kind of save is that?
Con save.
18.
I'm pretty sure that succeeds. Let me double check. I'm pretty yes. I'm gonna say yes. I can't find it
Okay.
right now, but yes. It's only 5 points of damage.
5 points. 5 points. Give me. And your fists are considered magical, correct?
Well, that's with the staff, but yeah,
Oh, okay.
staff is magical.
I'm just punching in numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Back to this. As you, Nikolai, Emmanuel, as you go to punch Nikolai, you go for like the chest, or not punch, hit him with the staff. You go for the chest, but it goes into the chest and makes contact with something.
Yeah.
And as you hear the feel the staff against flesh, his massive form twitches and begins to shrink, muscles dissolving into shadow, and his fur burning into mist. And the towering minotaur folds inward like a cloak being drawn from a mannequin. And in his place, a woman, tall and poised, and breathtaking in a way only predators are. Her raven black hair spills over an emerald-lined cloak, and her skin is pale. Trey, you recognize the face of Danica.
Damn.
Yeah.
Octavius's
What's she called?
lover partner. She goes, "Oh, Trey, we had something once, even if you never knew it. Come to me." And then we're gonna roll for initiative. And I'll drop an owl bear link.
Oh no.
Fucking go.
I rolled a 1.
Natural 20 on the first roll of the night.
Oh,
not
there
the-
you go.
And a 20. Oh boy. I rolled a 2. Somebody roll a 19.
I have a 2 as well, but I rolled a 1 to get to that too.
I actually rolled a 19.
I rolled a
Oh
nat
my
one,
god, that's crazy.
so yeah, the absolute worst I could do.
Adi.
All right, start dropping the owl barrel link now into chat. I'll just do.
Perfect. Hey.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Dude, Tim, I
Oh,
love your
shit.
tokens.
I know.
I love
they're
these things.
amazing.
All right, let's go. All right, I'm gonna call out names. Damien, what'd you get?
13.
Trey, what'd you get?
19.
Sorry, you had said that. 19. All right, Bobby, what'd you get?
23.
I'll roll for Haven. 9. So he rolled a 9. Come on. All right, Havelock, what'd you roll?
2.
All right, Emmanuel, what did you roll?
6.
6.
Damn.
Am I missing any players?
I think so. Did
No.
you roll for Haven?
You got Haven too.
Yep, he got a 6.
Yeah, I think we're good then.
All right.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
So I'm just adding my enemies to my initiative. I forgot to do this earlier. A lot of bad guys.
Oh,
Almost done, sorry. Last one. Okay, Bobby, you were up first.
Uh,
Oh, those are the ones
Okay.
I forgot.
Okay. Okay. Alright. Do I just stick with it? I didn't realize I was gonna be first. Oh no. I should have. Alright, we're gonna use all the new things. Bonus action. Can I Misty Step in the air? Like, can I Misty Step on top of Danica so I can fall onto her?
Yeah, I mean that's 30.
I love
as long as
that's
it's
your
within.
first move.
No, as long as it's within range. Yeah.
She's within 30 feet. I just want to be 10 feet above her.
I
She's
can't
20
see
away
why
from
not.
me. Okay, I want to bonus action that and come down with the rapier and attack her
Okay.
from above.
All right, sounds good.
14 to hit.
14 does not hit.
Damn. Okay. Second swipe. Natural 20.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Nice.
I rolled an 8.
So 16 plus
16 plus 3 is the attack
19.
bonus, and then I'll also use Lily, who is in 30 feet of me, to
Yep.
infuse that with a d6 of acid damage, which is 1 point of acid damage.
Sounds good.
And
Anything else?
then
I moved Bobby for you.
I
On the
want
map.
Oh,
to
thank
put
you.
it right here. I want to do a swipe down onto the stairs.
Okay.
That's
Yep.
it.
Danica is going to use a legendary action.
Oh boy.
Um, and she is going to make an attack against you, Bobby. Actually move. Well, actually, it says
An
the
attack
vampire
roll,
moved. Yes, it's an attack roll.
disadvantage.
Okay.
Nice.
That's a 21.
Oh, well, yeah, that hits.
You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage
Okay.
and 10 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
You are also grappled.
Oh.
So as you jump down to make that strike, you miss and you come away and you hit her pretty good. She reaches out and punches you and then grabs you into a embrace like this, holding you
I
grappled.
need a Constitution saving throw from her.
No, absolutely. Oh, I'm sorry, that was a
Picked the
saving
wrong
throw.
person to grapple,
yeah.
I guess.
A 25.
Yeah, never mind. She picked the right person to grapple, I guess.
Cool. That was her turn. Lily doing anything?
No.
Okay. The next on the list is Trey. So technically, Bobby, you are here, and I'm gonna turn you around.
Okay.
Grapple.
I am gonna start running this way. As I do, I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark with my bonus action on her,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna run over here to in front of the refugees. I'm gonna bring out the longbow and release 2 arrows at her.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
The first one is a 22. The second one is a 16.
The both hit.
Both hit. Okay. So the first one is. Come on, I'm better than this. I should have had it pulled up. 14 points of total magic damage. And the
Yep.
second one is 15 points of magic damage.
Nice. That's all it hits. You as you fire out those arrows, each one slicing the upper arm and the other one right here, barely missing Bobby and skinning her like rib cage. Right?
That's it.
Okay. Right.
Oh no.
Emmanuel and Trey, you see these hulking figures that resemble almost like they still have their draconian features, but they're all engulfed in flames now after drinking some vial off of their belts. Emmanuel. Okay, sorry. He takes attack at you. First one is a 23,
Yeah.
and the second one is a 15.
15 misses. What do these boys do?
You get 11 points of fire damage. And your clothes and you have started to burn.
Cool.
So you are burning. You take 1d4 fire damage at the start of each of your turns. As an action, you can extinguish the fire
Action. Ooh.
by giving yourself the prone condition. But because you're stop, drop, and rolling.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Um,
Damn. Okay.
It's gonna attack. First one, second one attack. So Trey, you're getting the same deal. A 15
Misses.
and a 10. So you're
Misses.
able to. You this hulking fire demon comes at you. And it's blocking. You get behind one of the mages that is there, and you can see he has a ward in front of him shielding some of the peasants. You're able to duck behind it for a minute and then come back out to take your next shot. All right. Give me a second. Okay. As a bonus action, Bobby, Danica lets actually the free action. Danica lets you go,
Bitch.
turning into a puff of mist and quickly up the chamber.
Do I don't get an attack of opportunity, I'm assuming, because she's missed?
You would be correct.
Damn.
Dan.
Uh,
Like a,
I didn't say Dan, I said damn.
I know, I said Dan.
she's up probably about 30 feet. So
I love this, by the way, making them bigger like they're closer to the camera.
that's just the only way I can think to do it.
I know, it's great.
Back into her form, like that vampire travel. You've seen it in movies where it's just like a poop of smoke and then they rematerialize up in the corner. And then she is
How high
going
did you say
to
she was?
30 feet. You can see her pull out from her back, Bobby, a hand crossbow,
Bitch.
and she fires at you.
Bitch. Not disadvantage, because she
Nope,
already hit me.
it was a natural one. So
Yeah!
not a tool she's accustomed to, but from a range, lack of options. Okay, that is Danica's turn. Merc, you're up.
I am going to sprint. I don't know how to move my guy here. There we go.
You need a little grabby hand.
Where's the little grabby hand at? Up there. Let's see. Oh, I don't know what's going on.
Okay, where are you going?
So yeah, I'm gonna sprint to the wall towards Danica, run up the wall, bonus action dash, and run up 30 feet and leap. 35 feet and leap off
What's your full movement?
40.
You can go diagonal
so-
and get like right under her.
Okay, so
Yeah,
so
that's
you're gonna go.
Should
That's
be like
about
Gonna do the
30.
stand attack thing.
Yeah.
35. Yeah, I'll allow it.
Yeah,
Give me an
I
acrobatics.
should've been like 70 or 75 feet.
Yeah.
I need to do what now?
Give me an acrobatics. You're jumping onto her, right?
Yeah, I'm attacking her. I was gonna leap up and
Hold on.
stab her.
I'm glitching out.
Stab. Stabby stab. Gross.
Oh, is Tim frozen? I think Tim's frozen.
Yeah, it was for a bit. It was for a bit.
Oh, you're good now.
I got a 24 on my
Nice.
acrobatics.
Okay. Perfect. And so you were attacking?
I'm gonna stick her.
Okay. All right, give me an attack roll.
I'm going to use my precision strike. I think I'd hit her, but I don't want to chance it. So that gives me, I can roll my superiority dice to. So
Yep.
26 to hit.
26 hits. Are you just attacking and landing? Or are you trying to hold on to
No,
it?
I'm gonna try to hold on. I think if I can. If
Okay.
it's, I mean, I get 2 attacks. If I have to use one of my attacks, maybe to do that, I certainly would.
I would probably say yeah. I would want you to give something up. So second attack
Yeah, yeah.
makes sense.
It's like
Just
a
to hold
it'd be a
on.
grapple.
Yeah,
It'd be a
yeah.
grapple
You're doing a
check.
grapple attack
is an
instead,
attack.
but
Yeah.
I like that actually. If you wanted to make a grapple attack and then just call it
Hold
a,
on.
Oh, so
you're
damage.
holding on.
So I get my sneak attack because there's no one within my. I rolled.
Oh,
shitty, but
absolutely.
Get that 7 to that. So, 15 plus my sneak attack. Where's Map domain? Oh, there it is. Sorry. Oh, shittiest fucking rolls ever. So 21.
21. All right. Decent attack. You shouldn't. And no, give me just a grapple attack. You hit her AC. I'll let you hold on to her.
But
Let's see.
a grapple
16.
would
What
be
is
contested.
Oh yeah, that's
grapple-
right. It's contested.
is grapple?
Okay,
It's
so
athletics.
Oh,
it's athletics. Yeah.
so 16.
19.
Okay.
I'm gonna say she shakes you off and you land on the ground.
I need to make a deck save
Okay.
or something.
No, you're dexterous enough. I'm not worried about
That's my
it.
turn.
With the reflexes of the mask, I'm not even. Okay.
That's my turn.
All right, that's it.
Yep.
All right. Okay, you could see Havelock and Haven, these two soldiers, make their attention to you both, and they're going to shoot crossbows at you.
Who?
The Elven soldiers
At who? Sorry, I was just
at Havelock and Haven.
making sure it wasn't
So
me.
that's a 23 to hit Havelock.
Yep.
12 piercing and 23 poison.
Okay.
The other one is going to make an attack against you with a crossbow as well. But that's well under your AC, so they missed that one. No, sorry, it was Haven. That's not under Haven's AC. Let's check. Haven's AC 17. Nope, still under. So both attacks miss against Haven, and that one hits you, Havelock.
Okay.
Merc, this one's turning its attention to you. Actually, they're gonna have this mindset of the quicker we take out people, the before they take us out. So, they're gonna make 2 attacks against you with their short swords. 13, I'm sure doesn't hit you, and a 9, I'm sure doesn't hit you.
No.
And then 2 more from the other one, which is a dirty 20
That hits.
and an 18.
That does not hit.
5 points of 5 points of piercing damage and 24 points of poison damage.
Okay.
These two are gonna shoot at Emmanuel and Bobby
Bring it.
because they're not stupid enough to go next to a fire elemental. 19 to hit Bobby.
Yeah.
7 points of piercing plus 28 points of poison, but it's halved for
No
you.
points of poison.
Or no point because you're immune. That's right. So you get none of that. Beautiful. Emmanuel. 22.
Yep.
and a 21.
Both hit.
Okay. Do anything fun, or am I just rolling?
Nope.
Okay, just checking. First one is 6 points of piercing.
Okay.
When I rolled kind of low on a 20 points of poison.
Okay. That's 26. Actually, I take half on poison,
Yep.
so that'll be 16. So I'll use deflect missiles and negate the damage by 20, which is all of it.
Okay.
And then
You
I'll
ready
spend
for
a key point
the second
and
one?
throw it- yeah, I'll spend a key point and throw it back first.
Okay.
Um,
I'm gonna give you the
do the
damage
second
before it
do the
disappears.
second one and then yeah.
Yeah, 6 points of piercing and 18 points of poison.
Okay, so I take 9. Okay. And the
And you're throwing it back.
retaliation attack, yeah, that is a 25 to hit.
35 hits.
That's 7 points of piercing damage.
You back and it goes into the like chest plate of his armor, sticking out of there like this far out. Anything else?
That was just my reaction.
His reaction. Okay. That's all the soldiers. Haven's up. He's going to, as I know Haven would, pull out his bow, take his -5, and shoot at Danica.
Fuck you, Danica.
As he should, being our sniper.
Yep, yeah. That hits. 24 to hit. So -5. No, -10. Or -5.
-5.
Mi- 4
Plus
plus 10 damage.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, that's right. All right, so it hits. Just reading his special bow. All right.
It's pretty
okay.
fucking dope,
Anyways.
and I should have just kept it. But Trey's a
Yes, you
passive
should've.
teenager.
Yes, you should have. Okay. Oh, I don't think I ever told him what dragon. Did we decide what damage?
I don't
Doesn't
remember.
matter. I don't remember, so it's just gonna do some kind of elemental damage. But it does. What's a longbow? Is a D8?
Fire.
Yep.
It's fire. It's
Okay,
fire damage. I wrote it down.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. So 5 plus 6. So 11 points of piercing and 5 points of fire. Into Danica. Okay. Again, more arrows. This one sinks into Danica's arm as she's up in the air. Haven gets a second attack, a show roll. Natural 1, so that one's gonna. The second one, she dodges quickly. And Haven will back up a little bit to create more space between him and them. Emmanuel, you are up.
Right. Cool. I'm gonna use my bonus action first, and I'm gonna do. Where is it? Step of the wind, and I'll disengage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go right here, I think. Let me double check my measurements. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go right here. And then I'm gonna pull up I have my staff already. And I'm gonna start, what's that thing where people they have the weight on like a
Oh, where
string
they spin it
and they like spin real fast with it, you know what I'm talking about? Anyways, I do that with like my staff, and then I'm gonna expend 6 charges and do the spinning swirl attack
What's the range on that again?
It's a 30-foot radius.
Okay.
So it would hit these two guys, this guy, this guy, this guy,
Bobby and the.
this guy, this guy, this guy, but also Trey and Bobby.
Okay. Remind me, is it a saving throw?
It's a deck save.
Deck save. Okay. Trey, Bobby, make deck saves.
So soldier 5, 6, 2, 4, and the elementals 1 and 2.
Give me. I'm gonna do the soldiers first.
17.
The DC is 16.
Cool, I made it.
Oh. Four made it. 4 made it, and 2 made it. 4 made it, 2 made it. 5 made it.
Damn.
6 made it.
That's all of them.
There's also
Yep,
the
that-
elementals.
Yep. Oh, they're different. I gotta roll different dice for them. 13 for the first fire.
Fail.
And 15 for the second fire.
Fail. So both of them
Okay.
fail.
All right.
And
So
all
what
the
everybody
folks
else?
succeed.
And so Bobby, Trey. What was it again?
I rolled a
Succeeded.
17.
I
Hard.
rolled an
9 plus 8.
All right.
So you guys both take 9 points of bludgeoning.
You guys
the soldiers
see
all
Emmanuel-
take 9 points,
Nine.
and the elementals take 18 and are knocked prone.
They cannot be knocked prone.
Damn. Well, they take 18.
Okay.
That's my action. Yeah. So sorry, you can describe it.
Yeah. Sorry. You see Emmanuel staff just extend to 30 feet as he spins it around and just does a sweeping strike, knocking it into all kind of like in the side of all your guys' shoulders and heads as it goes through the elementals, damaging them significantly more. But everyone's still standing. Nobody knocked prone.
Damn. Unfortunate.
What was the damage for the fire elementals?
18. 18 and
Thank you.
9 for everyone else.
I'll make sure I put it down. All right.
Action, bonus action. That's all my movement. All right, that's it.
This mage is using his action to concentrate on his shielding spell, and so is this mage. Havelock, you are up.
Okie dokie. Well, he is going to cast Mirror Image as a way to protect himself.
How many copies does that make?
3.
Can you like stick them together?
I can't. Give me a minute. Give me a minute.
That's hilarious.
I was trying to see if I had any other ways of heals, because that like last attack halved me. But I don't think I have laying on hands I could do with a pally.
I have something.
Okay. And other than that, I will. Oh, nice. They're linked together. That's
I don't know why that makes me happy.
What, making 4 of them stick together?
yeah, so that they move.
It's like an
Sweet.
army of Havelocks.
All right. He's gonna step to the other side of the circle, but still keep some distance and say, goodness, you know what? I am going to be a smarty pants, and Merc understands all languages, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say in Sylvan, because no one else speaks Sylvan. Merc, you're gonna want to move, and that's gonna be for my next turn. If he moves.
All right.
I really hope she doesn't speak Sylvan.
Bobby, you're up.
Right.
Ah! I don't
Let
know
me
what
check
to
your
do.
stats.
That would suck.
哦
Yeah.
can almost get a good heal to every single person. Almost.
Haven's too far away.
I'm gonna
Actually,
cast
he hasn't been hit. I could just ignore him.
Hold Person on Danica.
Woo!
It's a
on.
wisdom save.
Hold on.
Could be clutch.
I don't like the spell.
CBC could be clutch.
Okay, this is okay. I need DM questions and to answer me honestly, even though you're you want it in your favor. I have an issue with Hold Person. I always have. It says humanoid.
What is she?
Danica is undead,
So she doesn't count.
so she's not a humanoid. But it bugs me because she's human shaped.
Yeah.
Human shape
So it
No,
wouldn't
that's
hurt.
fine.
was
But
one
no, I don't think it
from-
works because she's undead and not a humanoid.
Yeah.
Humanoid implies a live human-shaped figure.
Yeah.
It's different. It's a
There's a
a
soul
humanoid is
there
not
to charm.
Really humanoid. It's just a
No, I know.
Yeah.
That's my point, though. I struggle with
Yeah.
this spell.
Thematically,
I
it makes
don't-
sense that it should
Does
be able to
it
work
says
on her.
humanoid in it?
Yeah, it says choose a humanoid, and other creatures are humanoids, like lizard folks are humanoids, but vampires are undead.
Damn.
I mean, up to you. If you want to rule it works, we won't complain.
I'd
No,
be
no, I've
interested.
let- you
Dave,
have-
how's
Noah, you have fucked me over
No,
on
they're not.
vampires
I think
before
it's
with Whole
because they're
Person.
undead. I
They-
imagine the spell affects some sort of living part of their body.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
there
Exactly.
you go.
No, I'm gonna say it doesn't work because
Oh, it
she's not.
doesn't work.
I would go with that. It doesn't work if I was running.
Yeah,
the game.
Yeah.
But I've always had an issue with it because as a player, I'm always like, it should work.
Right. But don't they have a
So-
hold undead? Isn't there a hold undead or a hold monster?
I don't know. I would let Hold Monster work
A monster would work.
Yeah.
I don't.
because that monster is pretty much anything that's not a person.
And hold person is a second level spell, though it is powerful. It's still only a second
Yeah.
level spell.
Yeah, right.
Meaning, like to
Right.
hold an actual vampire, you might need a fourth level hold monster. To,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Exactly.
Then I will have
Yeah, because hold
I-
monster
that
is choose a
happens.
creature. Sorry. Yeah.
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 my action
Right,
goes
so good.
fucked. Lily will fly over. I wanted to like grab me and start pulling me up 10 feet.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
Fly over and start flying up.
Okay.
20 feet. So I guess she'll go up 20 feet as well. And my cloak comes back as well, too. I don't know if you can
Alright.
connect these at all. The tokens.
To what? You and Lily?
And I'll
Yeah.
start
this is-
climbing up on top of Lily so I can actually
Right.
mount her.
Yeah. Oh, I did the wrong thing.
Oh, I still have my bonus action, don't I?
Yeah, you still have a bonus action, I think.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Anyways. That is all.
Sorry, I'm detaching. I'm getting messed up trying to do what I could do for you. Alright. There you go.
And I'll
You get on, Lily.
here. And then we'll go here about 10 feet up.
Cool. Trey, you are up.
Hey,
I'm looking
mate!
for that, Andy. I'm having a hard time finding it.
That's fine. It's weird because I've kept really good notes for this campaign, but I don't have anything on that. Anyways.
Noah, you were just looking at that, weren't you? The Draconic Shard abilities?
Oh, I think they're in the voice chat.
Yeah.
way back
yeah,
there?
I found it.
In the voice chat, Jen.
I found it. I'm gonna pin it, or I'm gonna copy message link, and then I'm gonna send it to you.
Word.
Yeah, you gotta-
It's not going to matter for this, I don't think, because. Hold on. I am going to look at the page, free action, be like, nice! And I'm going to, like, somersault under the fire elemental's arm and move along the backside of it. Because I really don't want.
At the start of your turn, you gain 4 temporary hit points.
Oh yeah! Thanks
From
for
the
reminding
heroism.
me. Is it addition?
So at the
Does it maintain the 4, or is it?
It's 4 temp hit points.
Okay.
So it goes over your
oh
max.
shit.
But
All right, so I fucked this up.
Next
I
time.
should be at this, and now I have 4 temp points. Okay, perfect. And let's see here. Where am I? I can see her.
Yeah, she's up in the air.
Fuck this soldier guy. I'm launching 2 arrows at her.
Okay.
The first one is a 29 to hit
Yeah, hits.
for 13 plus 5 is 18 points of damage. The second one is a 17. Hold on.
That hits.
Let me just make sure. Yeah, 17. For 8 plus 3 is 11 points of damage. Quick hands, action surge, launching 2 more arrows at her.
Yeah.
That's for 24. Oh, there we go. That's some 13 plus 6 is 19 points of damage.
Oh yeah,
And the last one is a 19 to hit
that hits.
for 12 plus 13 points of damage.
Okay.
Just-
You doing your hunter's mark?
Yeah, that's with the hunter's mark.
Yeah, okay, just making sure.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope. No bonus action. Hold on. I'm going to manifest my echo on the front side of this fire creature where I just was. And it pulls out the short sword of life stealing.
Alright, let's go with Echo. Alright. Anything else?
No, I'm good. That's it.
Okay. Elemental begins to make an attack against you. Two attacks. First one is a 25.
That hits.
That is an 8, and you have caught fire of fire damage. 8 fire damage, and you are on fire.
I am on fire.
All right, Emmanuel.
Okay.
Wait, Tim, do I take fire?
Mhm.
I got hit on the first one. Do I take fire damage on my turn?
On your turn, yes.
So roll that
Yes.
fire damage.
All right, good call, good call. It was
D4, right?
D4, yeah. Yeah, with my D4s.
I just rolled 2.
Where's my D4? Oh, there's a D4.
Well, shit. If you
1
don't
point
have-
of fire damage for
I
that
was
one.
gonna say if you don't have D4s, you can't roll it. So you know.
Can't roll.
Okay, well, that one's gonna end his turn in front of you, Trey. And I forgot this last time, but you are within 10 feet of him, and you take 1d10 fire damage. So 8 fire damage of being within its aura. And also, the elf behind you also takes that.
Good.
Yeah, 10.
Sweet.
All right, Emmanuel, you're getting attacked.
Right.
First attack. A 15. Second attack. Even worse.
Even worse.
But
I just
you do take 1d10 fire damage for being so close to him at the end of his turn. for 10 fire damage.
Damn.
Isn't he also on fire?
You are
Sorry.
also on fire,
That's
but that's on
part of
his
my-
turn.
From last turn, though.
Has he had a turn yet?
Yeah, he
I think that happened after.
the elemental attacked, and then it was Emmanuel's turn, and he never took his fire damage.
Yeah, he is correct.
Take
So
three.
1d4.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Emma.
Yeah, you are after them.
Yeah, you're right.
So 3 points of fire damage to you for that.
These guys hurt.
Don't mind me. She is gonna fly down. To you, Bobby, to where you're at.
Your fingers are sticking to your chest because they look so.
So she's gonna make a. Grave strike against you.
Is this
14 to
attack
hit. Yep.
Disadvantage.
Okay, so 14 was my lower roll.
Yeah.
That hit you.
Yeah, my AC sucks, guys.
For 7 points of bludgeoning, 8 points of necrotic, and you were grappled. And while
Con save.
yep.
How does being
Plus-
grappled work while I'm on Lily?
You're not on Lily anymore.
Okay.
She yanks you off.
18 con save.
Yeah.
Right. But she might need another one because she is going to bite you. And I need a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
14. She
Yeah.
did her second con save, which was a 24. 14 fails. So you take 7 points of piercing damage and 12 points of necrotic damage. And your hit point maximum is decreased by 12. Also, Danica gains 12 hit. As she pulls you off, rips you, flies down, Bobby, in this like puff of smoke, rips you off of Lily, and sinks her fangs into your neck, and begins sucking your blood.
What
The
just
poison
happened?
sears a little bit, but she continues to drink. You are still grappled by her. So we'll put you over here with her, not Lily. Attach. Okay.
She's still smoking
Did
hot.
that.
Like
Oh,
smoking
she's
hot.
smoking hot. It's like
God
smoking. Dude.
damn
She's
it.
moving around a lot. She's moving around a lot. Anyways.
Them curves got me.
Disadvantage on the next charm check.
JRPG wiggle physics.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, no, that's Danica's move. Merc, you're up.
I'm gonna bonus action disengage, and I can go diagonal, so I'm assuming I can split these two guys.
Yeah, sure.
And 15. Is that within 5 feet, or do I need to get here to be with?
So she is, how high up are we, Bobby, again? 10,
10 feet.
15? 10 feet up?
10 feet.
I can't reach her.
Technically
If
with-
she's 10.
Technically, if you're like 6 foot, right, and it's only 5 feet up.
What's you got a 5 feet reach?
Yeah, and I'm 6 foot.
Yeah, her feet, you can still get her feet. I'm not trying to say she's out of reach.
Oh, okay, do I need to be here or here to be within, like, probably here?
You
then?
need to be like right under her.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20. And I'm going to make an attack.
Okay.
17 plus 26. No, 28.
It hits.
Jesus Christ.
Oof.
So yeah, 16 points of damage.
Oh.
Okay.
And I will
Tough
make a
rolls.
second. Yeah, make a second attack against her. 11,
Okay.
22.
22 hits.
8 points of damage, and then I'm going to use my fancy footwork to 5, 10, 15,
Lily will infuse that with a d6 of acid
20.
or 3 points of acid damage.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. You, Gilliard, you're stabbing her in her legs as they dangle these, making some pretty good damage.
You cut her Achilles. Her undead
So
Achilles.
you can have an opportunity attack if you want. 5, 10.
Who can?
Trey can have an opportunity attack if he wants.
Ooh, yeah. I'm fucking taking that attack. No, it's under a 10. A 9.
All right. So you see the elven soldier. He cracks the mage in the head with the back with his elbow, and the mage like loses concentration for a minute as he swipes his sword across the mage's throat and grabs it as the shield drops down.
Ah!
Dead.
No! But you are so powerful.
That was the mage
Um,
died?
Yeah, the mage dead.
Brother. You concentrated on a spell and you died.
Havelock, you are getting
I do-
attacked. We'll see.
I do have a question
Yep.
real quick before
Yeah.
you attack with him. Are these other ones that attacked me originally? Are they moving towards me or not? Like, is on their turn? Like, can I tell if they're where they're moving to?
Oh, sure.
Because that'll depend
they
on
are-
what I use my reaction for.
Fair enough. Yeah, I think they're going to be heading. About there. Yeah,
Okay,
they're
I'm
over
going to
here.
use my reaction then, my brace on Elven Soldier number 5 that ran up on a Havelock, which allows me to attack them using my reaction when they come
Okay.
within my attack range. So
Heard.
I will do that, and I
Maybe
rolled a
it's the attack
17
on
on
that,
die.
too.
28. Yep, that's the plan. Get as many attacks on as many turns as possible.
Yeah.
28.
We're going to hit.
So 12. That's better. 25.
25 damage. All right. You stab this one through its heart, and he drops immediately.
Freaking nice.
I nod at Havelock.
All four of them.
Havelock,
nod
this
back.
one's
First kill.
this one's gonna attack you to see if it hits one of you or it's one of its people. It's a 18 to hit.
My AC
Then you see
is
if I hit.
18.
See who I hit.
I rolled. Okay, you take out one of the copies. So I rolled an 18. I had to get above 11.
These two take swipes. This one takes swipe at this refugee, stabbing him through as this one attacks the wizard.
Let them waste their attacks.
Waste them. We don't need the refugees.
Shield. Shield.
Yes, as those villagers and those two mages die.
Ow!
Fine.
At least 2 more rounds.
It's not fine. What the
Haven-
fuck where'd you grow up?
Haven's gonna take a
Someone
shot
needs to talk
at
to your mom.
Man.
the 5 that still hits for
Oh wait, I know who's talking to your mom.
26. Chance, Haven, in response, pulls a bow back and shoots at both of these soldiers, dropping them immediately. Just
man.
the second those two
Legolas.
people die.
Nice.
And Emmanuel, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna use
Oh.
my bonus action to Step of the Wind, and I'll dash, and then I'm gonna use my action to use my new ability. Whoa! Channel Divinity. Balm of Peace. I move up to my speed, which is now 90 feet.
Hey, don't
without
forget to do
provoking-
your fire damage.
Oh, yep. Fire damage. I take.
Which will be. Yeah, you do it. I don't want to do it.
Oh, I rolled. Okay, I rolled 4.
Yeah, you do it. You do
Rolled
it.
4. I figured it's just easier.
Right.
Um,
4. Yeah, no, I did teach you.
Yeah, so I'll use that, and then I move my speed without provoking opportunity attacks. Anyone I come within 5 feet of, I am going to heal 2d6 plus 4. So I'm going to, if you look at Owlbear, I'll show you my route I'm taking.
Yep.
I've been thinking about this. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, and then my jump distance is doubled. So
Yep,
I'll
yep.
jump and hit Bobby and then land on the other side.
Okay. Heard.
So
Perfect.
everyone is going to get 2d6 healing. I'll go in the order that I hit you. So Trey, you are going to get 5, 8, 12 points of healing. Haven, has Haven been hit? So you know what? I'll ignore Haven. Instead of going up to him like here, I'll save like an extra 5 feet so I can get like here.
Yeah, sure.
Havelock, 10 points of healing. Merc, 10 as well. Bobby, ooh, Snake Eyes, 6. Damn, Bobby was the one that really needed it.
I know
Frog
I
legs
am.
for dinner.
Yeah, sorry.
Anything else?
That's my action, bonus action, and all my movement. But
All right.
that's it. I did.
Havelock, you're up.
Cool. So she has Bobby in her grasp still, right? Yeah.
Mhm. She's still grappling me. Don't kill me.
I mean,
That is all I
We need
ask.
dinner.
Don't kill me.
Frog legs for Trey, served up. What I'll do is I'm gonna step to the side next to my friend Merc, and I will. Since we're all doing new abilities today, you guys, I'm gonna cast Tidal Wave. And that is going to go diagonally
yeah.
through Soldier 6 to the Elemental, and it should continue for 30 feet-ish.
Yeah.
And get number 2.
That
as
should wipe them
well.
out, right? With the water
Um,
rules.
Yeah, it should.
so-
Just kill him. Immediately.
Say that again.
So it's for 30 feet, 10 foot wide, and
That's not. Oh, go ahead. Keep going. Keep
for
going.
Tidal Wave, they do need to do a deck save.
Okay. You're doing what spell again? Tidal Wave?
Tidal Wave, yeah.
Okay, sorry. 22 and 7.
Okay, so they needed to beat 16, so one saves, one fails, so one takes half damage. Let me roll my d8s.
Alright, ChatGPT. Don't prove me wrong.
Please prove him wrong.
This should.
No, this is for your. This is for your. I just
Oh,
want
you're
to
trying to figure out how much water it is actually.
Tidal wave's a lot. We did this with Kragmar.
I just double it. Just
Yeah,
double
yep,
damage.
yep.
25.
Well, there's a.
You know, it's
25
a different thing. Okay, cool. Okay, it's a lot. Go on.
Yeah.
Did he just drown us all?
All right.
You guys.
Who all else is hitting this? It's a 30-foot wave, so we're going here.
The damage is along. No, it's going. Let me. Yeah, that way. So they should be taking the damage in that route, but then as it hits the wall, it's gonna dissipate and go around the room, and then
No, I'm not worried about them. It's everybody else. I want to see who else it hits.
That's it. It's only 10 feet wide.
it's only 10 feet wide.
It's only 10 feet wide, so it's just these two.
Yeah,
Well, 3.
Okay.
it should
Right.
get number 2. It's
Yeah,
30
it's all
feet.
3.
30 feet cone?
It's 30 feet line.
Line.
Oh, 30 feet wide, though. Sorry.
Yeah.
No.
How,
No, 10 feet wide, 30 feet long,
10
in a
feet
line.
wide.
Okay.
In a
Oh,
line.
yeah, no, so that's my point. So it's, oh,
These
yes.
three
It's,
guys.
it's, sorry, these
this
three
exact
guys.
thing.
Yes.
Yeah,
these three.
yeah,
I was only
yeah.
looking at these two and going, where's the third? Sorry. All right,
yeah,
give me damage on. I need one more save than by the elves.
You do.
Sorry, I made a mistake.
It's okay. Everybody make
Okay,
mistakes.
19.
Okay, so that one saved as well, but so they
Okay.
only take half of 25. The 2 that
Okay.
saved and 1 that didn't takes full.
Okay. Okay. So
It
yeah,
doesn't say anything about moving them though, but
This
it's
guy's
also
dead.
yeah.
Yeah.
How much? And half of 25. So these guys
Half.
are still standing, but they're hurt.
Cool.
Yeah, there's like billions of gallons of water in a tidal wave.
Right, it's water
Yeah.
everywhere.
I mean, not maybe a 30 foot, 10
Not-
foot by 30, but still.
But enough.
Yeah, definitely not billions, but
No.
But
Well,
probably,
no,
I mean,
no.
it's not like every bit of water's touching them.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that'll be it for me.
Okay. All right. Bobby, you're up. You are
That's-
grappled.
All right.
Nice.
I'm gonna guiding bolt her.
Ranged is disadvantage because you're grappled.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Well, that's just dandy.
Fuck.
I already said it, didn't I? So I can't take that out of my mouth. It's alright. Well, 5 plus 7. So, great. Probably did not hit.
So 5 plus 7? No, 13 does not hit. You blast it, it ricochets off the wall of the chamber. Anything else?
Bonus action. I can't do anything. Lily will bite her.
Okay. Give me attack roll.
21 to hit.
21 hits.
Seven points of piercing damage.
Okay.
I should have.
Anything else?
Nope. That's all I can
Okay.
do. Because I can't cast
Danica's-
another spell. Wait.
Gonna. Yeah.
Okay. Question. I haven't used my Misty Step yet from my
You can't
from my
cast two
Fate Touch
spells.
feat.
Oh,
From my Fate Touch feat, I can use it without using a spell slot. It just
Okay.
uses it. So can I still
what's
bonus action Misty Step out of her, even though I cast my spell?
Yeah, that's a different. No, yeah, because it's Fate Touch. It's an
'cause
ability.
my
It's
Fate
not
Touch,
a. It's not a
it's
spell.
ability.
Yeah. Yeah, it's your.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank God. So I will Misty Step out of her.
All right, cool. Where are you
and
going?
onto the ground. Just
30 feet.
far away. We are 10 feet up, so we're here. So 20 feet. So I'll get to Havelock, right next to Havelock here.
Okay. All right, anything else?
Lily will start flying towards me too. That's it.
All right, Trey, you're up.
All right. Okay. I'm fucking pulling the, doffing the bow, donning the.
Actually, 2 seconds, Trey. I'm gonna do a reaction opportunity attack against Lily.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you?
Where is my Lily stats?
She's dead.
She's dead.
No. Where's my notebook?
$22
22 to hit.
to
Yeah.
hit.
It's
12 points of bludgeoning.
12 points of bludgeoning.
10 points of necrotic.
Okay, he's still alive.
But technically, with this attack, no, I'm not going to do that with burn a reaction attack. I'm not going to make her grappled. Not as a reaction. Anyways, okay. That's her turn. She slashes at Lily as Lily flies away, snarling and screaming. Now, Trey, you may go, sorry.
All right, I got this shard humming in my fucking pouch. I'm gonna look at this fucking nasty flame elemental dragonborn thing and see my echo, you know, defending the refugees and having a little bit of confidence. I'm gonna start to run away from it. I'm gonna run
You're
away.
gonna
I'm gonna run away from the elemental.
take an opportunity.
Yeah. Also, I take a D4 of damage, but I get 4 points. I rolled a 3,
Yep,
so I have 1 hep. All right. What was to hit?
21 to hit. 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
12 points of fire damage, and you're still burning because you haven't put yourself out.
Yep. Oh, that sucks. Anyways, I'm fine. As I'm running away, I got the sword in one hand, and I feel that shard humming in my pouch, and I put my hand on it, and I just leap at Danica, and I emanate on the backside of her, and I do my thunder step crush, where I'm gonna use a bonus action to teleport up to 30 feet through space I can see. When you arrive, the thunderclap explodes in a 10-foot radius. Creatures in that area must make a Constitution saving throw.
$17.
Hell yeah.
17 is a success. She still takes half damage with my bonus action, which half of 68 is 11 on 3. 8, so 11 plus 8 is 19, half is 9. And then the sword's gonna come down at her twice.
You guys see Trey, this boom of thunder and leap, and as Trey leaps, this ethereal, facade of this amethyst dragon, large tail with crystalline behind, lands with Trey as this force energy just blasts out,
19 to hit
dissipates.
on the first sword
Yep.
hit for
Yep.
15 points of damage.
Yep.
And fuck! A 12 to hit on the second.
12 does not hit. What was the first damage?
It was a 19 to hit. Fuck.
Sorry, I missed it.
It was pretty good, but I don't remember.
Yeah,
I'm engaged. I'm immersed.
Yeah.
I fucking hit her good. It was.
good.
I think it was.
Give me a number. Give me a number you think it was.
It was 9. I think it was 9 plus 6, so 15.
15. That sounds right. All right. Oh,
And then
force
I'm gonna-
damage. Oh no, bring her sword.
Yeah, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
land, and I'm gonna look at her. I'm like, I see through your lies. Fuck!
She's going
Guys!
to use her legendary action.
Yeah.
One of her legendary action, and she's going to look at you, Trey, and say, "Stop." And I need you to make a hold on. Saving throw. Wisdom saving throw.
Is he supposed to be up next to her on the map?
He is.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't move. Wisdom would be a 16.
That is a failure.
Oh no.
This
And
just blew my load too.
you- For at least, let me double check.
You would for
Command.
her.
All right, so target must succeed on follow the command on your next turn. So on your next turn, you are not allowed to move. Stop.
Fun.
He's just like.
I don't know. You can argue me on this if you want, but stop means stop. Stop fighting. Stop moving.
Yeah.
Stop.
I think there's one on
Really
there.
hard thing for a teenager to do. Stop.
Mm.
Yeah.
Listen, I got more than
Yeah, see, it's halt. On its turn, the target doesn't move, takes no action or bonus action.
sweet.
Alright, and that was her legendary action. That was your turn. So we're gonna go to Elemental. Gonna attack your Echo.
Yeah.
So he's gonna move here. He's gonna attack your Echo. Uh, 17 to hit.
Misses.
Second attack.
Nice.
17 again.
Misses. Echo is nimble.
And then ends its turn. 5 points of fire damage to things within 10 feet radius of it.
My Echo is immune to all conditions. Does that work for damage like that?
Not damage. It would be you wouldn't be burning,
Condition though.
but you would still take the damage initially.
All right, he fades.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
And
was
these
Gojo
two
already.
people die.
Ah!
And this
The
one's
10
hurt,
feet?
but still standing. Yeah, that was 5, 10. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, it's literally all of them. They all it's actually kind of badass. Just and like flames come out, and every single one of those commoners are engulfed in the flames.
Damn, they all just died.
Danica's turn. She is going to fly 5, 10.
Reaction attack.
I'm halted.
He can't do anything.
Yeah, he is halted.
No,
Yeah.
that's on his next turn. It's not his next turn yet.
Yeah, buddy. I'm gonna rule. He can't do that.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Gonna
how it
attack
works.
Haven. Actually, he's gonna cast Charm Person as a bonus action onto Haven.
He has advantage.
He does, because he is an elf.
No, because we're in a fight. But that too.
Yeah, but also he just has advantage. He was gonna get advantage no matter what. That was an 18, so I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, he shakes it off pretty good, and then she's gonna attack him 2 times.
Fuck you, Danica.
Both of those royally suck. So she's slashing at Haven, and he's blocking and putting his arms up and meeting her every attack. That's her turn. Merc, you're up.
Hey, I just want to say, if it was a command spell, it does specifically say follow the command on its next turn.
I know it says that. But I'm gonna say if you're gonna follow it, I'm reading that as you're following it through to your next turn. Because why would you be able to do a reaction but then not do anything on your next turn?
Just trying.
No, I'm
pulling a
agree
Jeff
with you.
and reading the words verbatim.
That's the moment where I don't agree with the words verbatim, regardless of what it actually meant to say.
Is she
Right.
on the ground?
She is on the ground.
All right, I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. How do you do flanking?
Uh,
Like, do you do
What were you
flanking?
doing?
So
no, I think I was just doing advantage with flanking.
I will attack Danica. 30.
So, yeah, 30 hits.
Okay, so let's see, 14 plus 7 is 21. That's with my
21 hits.
no 21 damage. Sorry.
Oh, 21 damage. Sorry, yeah, duh. Yeah, fuck. That's a big hit.
Okay, and I'll attack again with my second attack. 30 again to hit.
Okay.
Nice.
Fuck. 8 points of damage.
That is all you needed, sir.
Oh,
Oh, snap.
How do you do this? What do you
I
do?
imagine I come and stick her, and just in time for her to turn around, and I slide the blade into her throat. Like
Okay.
face to face, my mask. Right up
I
into
will
her
give
face.
you a moment. You have a second attack. So I will give you this moment. You can see that she's. You did your second attack, sorry. Starting to. The light's going out, and you can see smoke rising from her skin.
As if she's about to turn to mist.
Yeah.
Can I pull out my hand bellows
Mm-hmm.
and try to suck her up into bellows with an
No,
action
I
surge?
don't know. No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Hand bellows.
You have a hand bellows?
with my small mirror.
Yeah,
I
hell
have a
yeah,
little bag of
sure.
sand.
it's like part of a
Fuck yeah.
vampire kit.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let you do
Suck
your
her up.
action surge for that.
Suck her up in it.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, that works. I can't think of any reason why I could stop that.
Nice. I look around. Is there any? There's nothing. Do we have a box? A chest? Something
we
with a lock
do
on it?
have our expandable chest, but we're still in initiative.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
there's
Yeah, I'll
no-
just hold her then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I would actually move over here with the rest of my rest
Okay.
of my movement. 5, 10, 15.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
That's fucking wild, by the way.
So
Yeah,
That is
that's
Yeah, it is.
insane, Just
That's why Merc is the most experienced
badass.
adventurer. He is a badass.
We've been around.
All right, Merc, you're gonna get attacked by one of these elven soldiers. For 19 to hit.
Who's attacking me?
One of these elven soldiers.
With a ranged weapon or something?
Ranged
mean
weapon, like
Ray?
crossbow.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, okay, okay.
First one's a 19,
19 will hit.
and the second one's a 25.
That misses. I'm joking. They both hit.
8 points of piercing.
I'm gonna Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm gonna uncanny dodge one of them.
Okay, so it's 8 piercing and 20 poison.
So I'll head. So that's 28. So 14 instead of 28. Okay.
And then 6 piercing and 15 poison.
Okay.
And he will use his cunning action to dash.
Ooh.
Bobby, you're getting attacked
mhm,
for 26 to hit.
with disadvantage.
26 to hit, considering I rolled a natural 20 for a 27 second time.
Okay, yeah.
So 8 points of piercing damage
And no poison.
and 10 and no poison. It would have been 10, but Second attack at disadvantage.
Nope.
13's not gonna hit.
Regular hit.
Well, it's still 13, so. And Trey, you're getting attacked.
Yeah!
26,
That hits!
10 piercing, and 13 poison.
Alright.
And the second is a 10 to hit.
10 misses.
Let's take a quick break right there and we'll finish up this when we get back just because of the time.
Okay.
Alrighty, we'll be back. Vocals 1, vocals 2. The only problem with your computer being off is there's no music, and that's going to drive me nuts. So I'm going to have to get some music.
I am back on. Just let me throw
Okay.
it back in. Because I might just keep
All good.
here. Just so I take this pressure off my internet, off my computer.
All good. It's just a personal thing for me. So.
No, I agree. Sorry.
What the fuck are we doing, guys? Jesus.
I
Hang on,
know.
kill these dudes, and then I think go find
Then we find Nikolai.
find our allies and Thale.
Nikolai, Thale, Rig. Our boy.
Rig.
Our baby boy.
And
Our
Mimsy.
baby boy Rig.
And
Is
Mimsy.
Mimsy here?
Mimsy's
You
here,
haven't seen
right?
Yeah, well, you guys,
I know that
Rig's
they left.
at-
Oh
you
yeah,
guys-
didn't
As
see
far as
Mimsy.
I know, Mimsy's far away.
you don't
Yeah.
know where she is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's good.
Could you imagine?
Mimsy comes back. Oh my gosh.
Mimsy's there, and Thale's there, and you were there, and you were there.
We good? We on?
Are we online? Are we good?
I don't know. Are we?
I don't know. Are we?
Yeah.
Let me just get back into my owl bear, so I at least can do that. Well, I'm back in owl bear.
Woo.
Okay. It was
Haven than me.
Haven and Noah.
Haven is me.
Yeah.
Haven is you.
No. And no, with his -10, I rolled a 9 and a 13. So he shoots at the elemental over there, trying to keep it at bay, since he can't. Since shooting at the elven soldier would be disadvantage. But both go right through him and miss. As a bonus action, he's gonna Gift of the Raven Queen teleport over here.
Nice.
Emmanuel, you're up.
Okay. Am I in melee with this guy too? I'm like up against the wall. Oh, I guess I don't really have a choice.
No, you're 10 feet away, but you
Yeah,
do have to
still,
go
I have-
by him.
I have to go by him. So I'll just attack this guy, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. First one is a 20 total.
That hits.
That is D8. Where's my D8? D8. Got it. That's 6 points, and then the second attack is a nat 1, and then I'll do bonus action, which is that's a 19 on die plus stuff. That's 10 points of bludgeoning with the third
As
attack.
You have a third attack?
Yeah,
Okay,
that was the third attack.
You hit him right in the side of the head, and part of the mask goes into his skull, and he drops.
Hell yeah. I wink at Trey.
Anything else?
I would like to move. I'm gonna go here.
Padlock?
Okay, so we've got that one, and okay. I will, in classic fashion, use my sword at the one in front of me.
Okay.
I rolled a 22 to hit.
That's it.
Cool. And let me roll damages. That's a 6 slashing.
6 slashing. I think that will do it for this guy, though.
Cool.
As you splash into him, cutting into his jugular, he drops. Your sword still embedded in his neck.
Perfect. Let me see if I've got a bonus that I could do real quick. Okay. I will bonus action a healing word at I think I can do it at when it's at seconds. Alright, I can. So healing word on myself and Trey.
Okay.
Then second level, so it does 2 people. And let me roll that. 2d4 plus 4. Oh. Ooh, that's max. That's freaking cool. So that's 12 healing for both Trey and myself. And that's it.
All right, sorry. All right, that's it's your turn, and Bobby, you're up.
First, I will shoot the elven soldier with my crossbow. $15 to hit,
15 hit,
and then another 15 to hit,
also hit.
and then Lily's gonna infuse it with a d6.
Nice.
How much damage was that? Sorry.
Sorry, I'm doing the damage now. 9 points. Nope. 15 points of piercing damage and 2 points of acid damage.
As he drops dead, it burning into his neck.
Bonus action, I can send out the dancing rapier, and it attacks someone within 30 feet of myself, but I don't think he's within 30 feet, is he?
No, he's in 40.
30. Dang. Well, never mind then. I'm just gonna leave it on my stash because I believe in us.
Hey, Bobby.
Yeah.
Do you have like the helm? Do you wear the helmet of teleportation while you're attuned to it, or do you have it like in your bag? You guys teleport. I'm assuming you're wearing
We
it.
teleported right here, so I think I'm still holding it, yeah.
Yeah, you would still have it on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Frog-shaped head.
I just wanted to know.
Oh, it's a helm?
Yeah, it's a
I
helmet.
thought it was like a staff.
No, it's a
dumb.
helmet. Dude.
Sorry.
It's a tiara.
It's a
I
full-on
Imagine it
helmet.
like a
It's a
paladin
full
like
on,
helmet.
like, yeah.
No, it's a full-on like I imagine it like the dome with the leather that comes down that has like runes on it.
Okay. Yeah.
Like that's how I've been
Probably
imagining
looks
it.
rad in that.
All right. Yeah, probably. Okay, that ends your turn, Bobby.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, Trey, you're up.
Alright, well, the sweet love of my life has disappeared from this land, so as a bonus action, I'm going to change my hunter's mark to the elemental. And then I'm going to launch 2 arrows at the elemental, and I just want to tell you, the first one that hits, I'm going to use my perception check because I want to see what it looks like on the inside. That is a 15.
15. 15 hits.
Woo! Perception.
And I will say the other elemental, after you killed it, it's still the charred outside of like a draconian there,
Yeah.
just extinguished and dead.
I mean, I just imagine what teenager wouldn't want to see inside
Yeah.
a fire beast.
I mean, it's just the arrow's just burning, and you can just see it's in the flesh of this draconian scales.
Alright, he takes 12 points of damage on the first one. Second one is a 25 to hit.
That hit.
That's maxed, so 14 plus 2, that's 16 points on the second.
Good hits. He's still up, but good hits. Anything else?
Bonus action, 2 actions. Got no one else to. Nah, I'm gonna move. It's here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh my God! So many Havlocks. I'm gonna move past Havlocks. All right. Yeah, I'm good. So many of you.
Emmanuel, I think you'd probably be the only one to really see this up close. You can see the elemental now, the Draconian. He's like looking back and forth, seeing he's the only one left. And you can see him reach down to one of the bodies of his fallen comrades, and he pulls out like a metal flask.
Okay.
And he uses his action. Cork basically burns off, and he uses his action to pour it down his gullet.
Okay.
And in this moment, you guys can see the flames begin to douse and go down, turning back into a more draconian form. And he just like gets down on his knees and like raises his hands. He's like saying something in draconian, just like surrender. Please don't kill me.
Can I walk up to him and snap his neck?
Yeah, absolutely.
I walk up to him and snap his neck.
Like, give me an attack roll. I want to see how much damage. I just want to see your attack roll. I don't really need the damage. He's low enough.
That's a 14.
He's got a pretty strong neck, and he does not want to die.
What if
I'm gonna
I
say
threw a little harmful
it's
hands
gonna take
in
a little
there?
bit more. You have like what?
What if I threw little harmful hands in there?
That's only
Which
damage,
is-
not the attack, right?
Yeah, you're right.
No, I'm basing it on your attack roll. You didn't really hit his AC, so he's
All right,
kind
so
of
I'm just holding him then.
Yeah.
Does he have any more of those potions on his belt that I can see?
He does.
Any of the flasks?
Yes, he has 2 of them.
I grab all of them. All the potions, all the flasks.
I want to walk up while Emmanuel's holding him and say, "Halt." I will speak to him in Draconic and say, "Where are they?
Hello.
Don't want to die? We won't kill you if you tell us where they are.
Oh,
Where
Lord.
are they?"
Lord Octavius and his master went down into the depth. Back there, behind the statue, there's an entrance way.
Are you lying to me? Is he
No.
lying to me?
I
Can
do an
I
insight check.
check?
Yeah,
I'm gonna as well as I'm holding him, like trying to
Yeah.
listening off his lips, obviously.
And you're speaking in do you speak
Oh
Draconic?
yeah. No, I don't. You're right. Good point.
They're speaking in Draconic,
I
right?
rolled shit anyways.
19.
19. He seems to be telling the truth. He seems legitimately not wanting to die in this situation. He was okay with it when he thought they were winning.
I will look up at Emmanuel and just nod my head. And start walk away.
I pull a dagger out and then I just slit his throat.
That easily enough, and he bleeds out on the floor. And it's bubbling and boiling as it like spills across the floor.
So
Where did he say they were again? I
Did he mean the
completely.
statue in this room?
He pointed out the hallway outside the door where they came
Okay.
Okay.
and said,
How
"Behind
many-
the statue."
How many of those
Behind the
potions did I get?
I told you you got 2.
2 and 2 of the flasks.
Yes. Okay, sorry. Back up. He had a flask and a potion.
So I have 2 potions, 1 flask.
No. 1 and 1.
One
Oh,
potion,
oh,
one
I
potion.
see. I got it. Okay.
I have a glass bottle. That's what it says. It's not a flask. It's 2 pounds. I don't know how big that is, but if I can, I want to bellow that thing into the glass.
Oh, sure. I think that's easy enough to do.
I'm just looking, holding.
Okay. He said
Right.
before he died. He said they're out that hallway and behind the statue. You said, right, Timmy?
There's an entranceway behind the statue.
They're there. There's an entranceway behind the statue. We can either. I think we rest because we just got effed up. I think we also need to find Thale and Nikolai and Rig to gather any more help that we can before we go fight these guys. Objections?
I think we
Nope.
we need to find Nikolai. Certainly, I'm concerned for his being alive. Concerning, your friends as well. Yes, and then I don't think we have much time. We only can take a short rest.
David, do you still have that stone?
Yeah, I would have given him much
yeah.
time.
The sending stone?
Here, and he hands it to you.
I agree, Trey.
I will send. We heard Nikolai talking through it, right?
Yep, you did.
Last. Nikolai. Danica is gone. Where are you?
You can hear a voice, female voice come through. Down here. I can see them from where I'm at.
You can. Okay. Sam?
You can't hear you.
Any of that.
Yes, Bobby, it's Dale. I'm thinking my microphone's working. Yes, Bobby, it's Dale.
Okay. Do you know where Nikolai is?
They hurt badly with the others. They've gathered him for some kind of... I'm not sure. It's Octavius, and it's Octavius and his bride is down here.
His bride.
It's like, oh my God, I think they could hear me. And her voice muffles, and you can hear nothing after that.
You get messaging stone dial tone.
You get no
All
response.
disconnected. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm assuming we all are kind of there and can hear that. Yeah.
Beep.
I think Nikolai's down there.
Is that what she said? Nikolai's down there
Yeah.
or not down
Down.
Yeah, Nikolai's down there with the others. They've gathered them. They're safe for. They're safe for now.
So they gathered them for a feast.
But Octavius and his bride are down here.
Yeah.
And
His bride.
Can I look out the door, the gates that were blown open? What's going on out there? Is there anything?
There is little battalions of fighting throughout the whole courtyard. But mainly there's draconic forces guarding, like, you know what I mean? Like, the closer you get to the tower,
Yeah.
they've kind of secured the perimeter, and there's people trying to get in.
This room that we're in right now with like this like magical circle and stuff in the middle.
Yep.
What is this exactly? Is it just like a room
It is
built?
a
for-
teleportation room. Like,
Gotcha.
this is like where the circle is.
Yeah.
And
I'm
what
gonna
it seems
cast
like
Cure Wounds on myself. actually.
Danica had lured these refugees and mages into this room in order to get them trapped, but didn't expect you guys to show up there.
Is there any way we can like block off the door at all? Like, is there any way to make this room safer? Or I know the door was blown off, but like, is there anything else in the room that we could use to?
Not really. There's a stone like basin right here, but it's not nearly big enough to block a door.
And then where was the statue that she said?
Down this
courtyard.
hallway, where the
So,
soldiers
okay, like-
came.
Okay.
Okay.
What do we want to do?
How's everyone doing?
Because I'm gonna die. I just healed myself, but I only got 12 hit points of healing.
Use a
Actually,
short rest, but I think Trey's right. We can't sit for long.
Yeah.
Octavius is much smarter. He's
Yeah, but,
he-
Smiler as well.
right. He's here too. Haven,
Fuck
do you
that
want
guy.
to
We
watch the
should've
door
killed him
while we
back.
heal up? We'll take a rest to heal up everyone.
I'm
and then
gonna
we'll-
cast second level Cure Wounds on Bobby. And before we take a short rest, I am gonna use my second wind on myself. Alright, Bobby, coming at you. Wow, that sucks. 7 plus 4, so 11 points.
cool.
Before we short rest as well, I'm gonna
Yeah, I
use.
use my second wind.
I'm gonna
Just in case
use.
we get attacked.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my last 6 key points and give myself a bunch of healing.
Ah, man, I rolled a fucking 1 on my second one. That's the worst.
Who here is the most? Would Merc I think was the most knowledgeable in religion or religious types of things? Like, and I'm asking the group basically. Like, who gives
I have
off
a
that?
plus
I know
0.
that
I'd probably think no.
Have-
Manuel,
have-
right?
or
Yeah.
Emmanuel.
Manuel or
He's
Havel?
probably the
Yeah,
most
Manuel.
trained
Havelock.
in it.
Yeah.
About you, Havelock.
I have an education in it with the people that I can talk to, but it's not my forte.
I would say Emmanuel's probably the most learned in other religions.
Right.
Yeah, but if anything about his, he definitely. Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're probably the most learned about, like, religion
Generally,
in general.
religions. Yeah.
Perfect. I need. I need help with something, Manuel.
Okay.
Shouldn't take but too long. We have the blood of an innocent
Side
man
project.
over here that we can use for. Has he clearly given up? What do you know about law?
Nat 20.
Shit, son.
You know,
Wow.
Is that
I
our
mean,
third nat 20 of the night?
you lived in the Underdark. You knew of the
We're
drow.
we're right there. We're
Your
cousins.
neighbor.
Yeah,
I need
neighbors.
you to consecrate.
That's
something in
by
this
the way,
room in
that's
the name of
a
law.
if it matters, it's a 25 total.
I need you to consecrate this room or part of this room in the name of law, using perhaps that blood of that man who had surrendered. And perhaps his blood could be used.
Okay.
I have chalk, and I'm willing to sacrifice.
What do I know about laws? And specifically what he's asking me about.
You have read plenty of manuals and plenty of things on law, but you're fairly confident that you could do it. You don't know what doors you'd be opening. You don't know the consequences of what you do, but you could do it.
We do
And
have
possibly,
three clerics that could also maybe help. And
But-
two
but
other
it's not-
clerics that could maybe help.
Yeah,
uh,
clerics of other gods. Seems
Yeah, true.
I would say other clerics, other gods' clerics helping that might actually help you.
Listen,
I think
I'm not asking this
enjoys that.
for any
what purpose?
to
I don't ask to pry, I ask because I need to know.
to help the group, and that is the truth.
Specifically.
We're about to enter possibly our great battle. We need every weapon we can have. I need this sword
understand.
awakened.
Okay.
I take on all the risk. Swear it.
Alright, lay down.
Can anyone give
You
me a
need help,
cure?
Manuel?
A cure, and perhaps cure
I'll
my
give you a
wounds. I'm
cure.
not sure.
I'll
I
give you a
need-
cure. That's 7. 7 points of healing.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have him lay down and stretch his arms and legs out like he's like making like a snow angel.
Yep.
I'm gonna be
Um,
ready to bring him back if this goes horribly.
I'm gonna
Well, he's just consecrated. I shouldn't go anywhere.
No,
Yeah.
you're just
Well,
I want
listen,
the
the-
ground consecrated.
the
Like
la-
turn this into a holy place of law.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah. Okay.
Do you need help, Emmanuel?
No.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna have him turn. So there's 8 limbs.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna like draw a circle around it.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on
Okay.
Merc.
Here.
And it's not
Wait.
Sanctuary, it's not connected to any god, it's his soul is like
Well, I want to hand him, as he's making this too. I'm going to hand him these gems, these tear-shaped crystals. Use these.
I'll set them at 4 points on the circle, and then jeez, how would I do this?
She's the goddess of chaos, and
Yes,
she loves chaos and
I'm gonna take some of the innocent
Death.
blood
suffering.
from one of the refugees.
Okay.
Specifically, like I'll find like the youngest one,
Okay.
and I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna sprinkle some on the circle, and then I'm just gonna reach my hand out in front of Merc.
As you reach your hand out, the chalk formation that you made lights up in this purple, black, white, as the chalk is now burned in, like, engraved as it burns and
As
seared.
it burns, I grab his sword
Mhm.
and I grab his hand and I cut his blood
Okay.
onto the circle
Alright.
with the sword.
You feel very confident that this place is consecrated to the goddess of law.
Step on the circle.
you. Bobby, you helped me once before. You
What do
helped
need?
fortify my mind.
Mhm.
You enhanced my ability. Could you do it
That's
again?
Do I still have it?
Oh, you don't have it anymore. Okay.
I do have it prepared.
Good.
What do you want it for?
That's
don't
a
get
tough one.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's my mind for sure. My wisdom, I would imagine, or perhaps my charisma. That is a tough one. That's a tough one.
Because this is either my last second level slot or my second third.
It's worth it. So use your last second level,
Okay, wait.
obviously. And,
Yeah.
I'm looking. Yeah.
Fuck. Which one do I pick?
How are you gonna go about it?
Which one do I pick?
Charisma. I got it. Yeah,
Charisma?
I think charisma. Yeah.
Okay,
Good choice.
I'm trying to look at what upcast.
I'll cast some
Oh.
guidance
Don't upcast.
on Merc.
I'm gonna guidance him as well, so you have 2d4.
You can't
Plus-
double guidance,
plus-
can you?
Why not?
Okay,
It's from
I'll
two
use
different
my
people.
last second level slot to enhance ability. This better be fucking worth it.
So I'm gonna pull out that
Oh,
blade.
you also gain. Hold on. 6 temporary hit points.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Something. Those will last.
Yeah, no, I'll take that. So I pull the blade up, and then at that moment, I want to try to, because I've been blocking Spinner X this whole time. I want to try to like open myself up, and I want to flood him with false emotions if possible, using the mask. I want to present that I'm panicked and that I'm giving in, kind of that.
I didn't mean to do that.
Okay. That I need him.
A deception check.
Yeah, I am.
Advantage.
Add advantage, yep.
Advantage, and I am
And you
an
have
expert
2d4s.
in lying.
And you have 2d4s from guidance.
Woo, 8
But I
with the
would say, Jason,
28.
that
30,
this
30.
ritual, once opened to Spinner X, is not so easily closed.
Yeah, I get
So
it. I
once
mean,
you
yeah.
allow this connection, it's not something you can just shut off anymore.
Well, right, exactly. I know we're about to have he's
Yeah.
about to come at me, no doubt. I get that,
Exactly.
but I do want to make sure that he thinks that I'm in a weakened position if possible.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
30 total.
Absolutely.
Nice.
As far as you know, he believes everything you're flooding into that.
And I yell out,
And in a
Spinner
moment-
X!
Your eyes roll in the back of your head, and you're in this like darkened chamber.
As I see him like do that, I make sure I like push him into the circle. So he's,
Yeah.
like, in the
I
center.
slam the sword. I think part of it too, right at the end, is I
Yeah,
slam.
right.
Slamming the sword into the web that you've created.
Yep.
Um,
Web of
using
your
the
own
webs of
ideas.
fate that you collected in this ritual.
Yeah.
And you hear Spinner's voice, and you see these beady yellow eyes in the shadow. Say, you finally let me in.
And put my head down. You were right. I need you.
You've lost so much, Sebastian. And that name's foreign to
Wait.
you.
Yeah.
My Twitch then. Yeah, I forgot. I
Yeah.
forgot my name. Lost my name.
Yep.
Twitch.
Nobody knows his name technically, right?
Well,
Nope.
Spinnerack stuff.
Be mine, and he'll lunge at you, and I need to do a contested. I'm gonna go. I want a wisdom check from you.
Okay.
And he's gonna make a charisma, like, try to attack you.
You said wisdom check.
21 on his
Yep,
part.
Nope, you got it. I rolled a 17 total. I thought I
you
rolled a 16 plus 1.
I'm gonna give you 8
So,
points of
but
psychic
as he hits
damage.
me, I'm gonna let him knock me to my knee, like down to a knee. So basically, what I want to do, and I don't know if this is in our mind. Did I really leave and go somewhere else? Like, just in my
There
mind,
was.
perfect.
Just
So,
standing there.
but I'm assuming it kind of is like Inception in the sense of like the things we do is like an attack, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, what I want to do is I'm waiting for a perfect like a sneak attack. I want him to get overconfident, like he's about to, and then I want to use that moment, even if I have to take a hit or something. And I'm gonna come up with the blade that in my mind, that's the weapon I chose, is his blade, as I want to run him through. So whatever that
He
means.
circles around you again.
Please just.
You've always been weak. Your father thought you were weak. Your mother would have thought you were weak, and he comes at you one more time and want another save. Another check. Throws a
Wisdom?
15. Wisdom.
12.
15. Second one.
Yes,
Oh,
Another
third time.
8 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And he's gonna.
I'm
Wait,
gonna fall to my stomach.
Wait, he's
and then
got
I'm gonna lick
sanctuary
myself up.
on him.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know if that's.
What's that? What's that do?
It means he has to make a whiz save before you can attack him.
I don't think these are straight up attacks.
I know,
This is
but
something- this
it's,
is
I've been flavoring it as the
this is
soul.
my
So it's up to you.
representation of the ritual happening.
No, yeah.
Was his body?
Alright, I need another whiz.
reacting At this, is his like
You'll see.
Another whiz?
happening to his physical
Another whiz.
body?
Ooh, I rolled a 3.
All right, 13.
13. Okay. That sneak attack comes and he comes up and you find that opening and you give me an attack roll.
Big money, no whammy. 19 on die. 19 plus 11 is 31 or 30.
Shit. I will give you advantage on the next check that you guys have to do against each other.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm not rolling good. 8.
Good thing I had that. Okay, 16. I rolled a
16,
nat 1 on the first one.
He tries to get out of your grip and you grab him by the throat and spin and like slam him down. You see this demonic form of shadow and these yellow eyes.
I'm gonna lean in close and pull my mask off, so that my horrific face show him that his doesn't, And I lean in close. Say your name.
One more check. Continue with advantage.
18, 19 on my first roll. Nat 20 on my second for 21.
You're choking him out, and he goes, Scorlith Zalvin.
Gorlith Zalvin, say my name. Now you're gonna finish him off if I can.
Yeah. As you stab him, his essence goes into the sword. It sucks him up into the sword, and then your eyes open and you're in the chamber with everyone else.
Did it work?
And your
Did it work?
sword is now exalted.
And turn, you see my mask is off. And you guys get the first full look of this horrific.
Like alien face, eyes are not quite there, the mouth
No!
is deformed.
No! Whoa! What the fuck?
I'll quickly
Holy!
use Mage Hand and put it back on him.
No.
Can't look at this.
I stopped him.
He palms it. Doesn't
Sit down.
There.
You alright?
If you can see the little bit of my mouth that's left, you see a lip curled up in a half smile. Yeah, it worked.
I'll walk
does
up
that.
as he's like still kneeling and put a hand on his shoulder. I'll scuff out the ritual
You
circle.
guys get your throughout all this, so you guys get your short rests.
Oh, thank God.
That's fine.
Thank God.
Would I have enough time to
yeah.
attune to that dragon?
During the short rest, absolutely.
Okay, cool. I'll need that in.
You have a-
Rolling 3
Oh
to
yeah.
die.
Oh god. I think it won't matter this session. I'll give that to you
Yep.
before the next session. I do have some place I want to end at. If you guys are planning on going to look for Nikolai and them,
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
think-
just kind of move along to that. If you guys are good.
Yeah, we
then
start
that'd
headed
be
towards that statue and
Okay.
the secret passage. Like, yeah, we're going.
All right. So near the rear of the chamber, partially concealed by a fallen bookshelf, you see a crumbling statue of a gnome, and with the inscription, it says Thokozani Ingmar, founder. And then in Elvish, in simple inscription says, "Where knowledge ends, the deep begins." And you see a door that's open behind that leads into a shaft. Descending. Well, I lost my place. Descending straight into the earth with a platform resting at its edge. It looks to be like an elevator. Designed for arcane faculty only at one point, but concealed and hidden for thousands of years. The door. Wait. You see a control crystal glow faintly. As you step aboard, you touch the crystal and you begin to descend. With a hum of magic and a hiss of shifting gears, the elevator lurches downward. The shaft is impossibly vast, walls slick with moisture and veins glowing crystal webbing throughout dark stone. You can see the faint silhouette of ancient statues drift past, guardians long forgotten with their faces worn smooth with time. You descend for minutes, maybe longer, and then a jolt, the platform slows. Before you, a massive stone gateway embedded in the wall of a colossal underground vault. Towering spires of black rock just upward like ribs from a buried beast. You see shattered pylons, remnants of old magic, faded and gone. And at the far end of the cavern, you see a set of gates. Impossible in size, forged in iridescent metal that shifts between gold, silver, and deep violet, with every breath of little bit of torchlight that's in this cavern. Carved into them are 5 sigils. You guys, in the distance, can see, tucked behind a boulder, like a large boulder, and you can see in the distance several people tied up. You can see Nikolai lying there unconscious. Vale now at his side, with several other mages and people tied up. And at the gate, you guys see Smiler, the Smiler, red curly hair leaning down. You can see blood dripping from his neck as he seems to be trying to regain his strength. You see Octavius standing over him, looking energized, and you can hear the voice of Danica. Drink, my love, you're nearly there. Just a little more and you'll be free of him, all of them. No more gods, no more chains, just you. You hear Octavius's voice seem shaky. He says, he said there would be balance, that I would be reborn. Danica circles him like a flame. He goes, he lied. He gave you hope to release you. His blood now yours. His blood is yours now. His power. You feel it, don't you? The gate knows it. You're what the gods fear most, their equal. Octavius' hands tremble as he reaches down and bites into Smiler's neck more. The Smiler's grin grows with every bite and every ounce of blood that Octavius is taking out, seemingly energized and strengthened as he drinks from this divine golden blood. The cavern erupts. Light explodes from Octavius's chest, blinding and radiant, as Smiler's body falls to the ground limp. You see no life in his eyes.
Damn.
His wings, once tattered and leathery, now unfurl into brilliant, shining appendages of golden flame. His fangs recede, his gaunt features smooth. He's changing, he's becoming something more. He goes, I see it. I feel the song of the stars again, the gods, they were always more than them. He turns awestruck to Danica. We can do it together, you and I can unmake them. And then Danica steps forward. Her smile lingers, but her eyes shift cold and calculating. And her form begins to ripple as you see these 5 crystals begin to float up in like a circle and fly into the gates, activating as the form of Danica falls, and you see Calabar standing there. And he goes, "Oh, you poor boy, you were never meant to unmake the gods." As he reaches into his robe, he pulls out a dagger and stabs Octavius through the chest as this light begins to erupt and start to be absorbed by the gates, absorbing his his divine energy and his sacrifice.
It was a double backstab.
Give me a history check with
I've been saying
advantage, Emmanuel.
He's been saying
Okay.
Calabar is a piece of shit since the very beginning.
Yeah. Wrong Calabar.
Well,
What'd you say? I
History.
can't believe I just did that.
What's that?
Double ones.
That sucks.
I swear to God.
that sucks.
The only thing I'll give you with any of that is that
Double.
you can logically make,
Both these dice are done.
you can logically put together that that's probably the dagger they were looking for in the mountains.
Yeah.
Beyond that, you don't know anything else. You hear Calabar as the dagger kills him. You are what opens the door, not who walks through it. The effect is instant. Octavius' body convulses and his energy begins to be absorbed by the gates. And Octavius goes, You lied. Calabar smiles. Everyone does. As Octavius falls dead, he turns and goes, I know you're there. I told her it was to protect the world. I looked at Elorigan in her eyes and said the gates would seal away the Titans. A lie? No. But the truth, I wanted more. Not peace, not balance, I wanted to live. Something that goddess of fate tried to refuse me. I sought to dethrone the Queen of Ravens. But she saw through me. She played the part, nodded, even helped me forge the shards. And when the final gate was sealed, when I thought I stood on the edge of godhood, she turned the key and sealed it all away, trapping me in my own soul gem. Clever girl. But the gates are open now. The lock is undone. I will finish what I began. I will walk into the Shadowfell. I will tear the Raven Queen from her throne. And I, Calabar, will become the new god of fate. As he walks through the gates.
Oh.
And
How bright is
that's
it in
where
here?
we'll end.
Am I in dim light?
Yeah.
Okay,
That
I
was a
teleport to the
double
gate behind him.
backstab.
I teleport 60 feet to the gate behind
Oh.
him and chase him through.
Absolutely.
I dash. If we're saying what we're doing at the beginning next,
Wait.
I'm dashing 90 feet. Boom!
What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, we're chasing. We're
Wait,
chasing.
how
Oh.
He runs and follows you.
Who does?
And I'll say Trey, in the corner, unconscious but starting to get up, you can see the bodies of Kiro and Naima. Seemingly restored back to their
Please let me
selves.
play 2 characters.
Kiro is still unconscious, but you see Naima step up and look to you.
Yeah, I'll fucking, like, as I'm running by, take my sword and, like, break the lock. If there is one, or
Can I run to-
however,
can I run to
however
Vale and
schematically it
untie them?
fits.
The smilers hold the
Huh?
change that was in them.
Can I run and untie Vale and Nikolai and all of them?
They weren't tied by ropes. They were tied by fear.
Okay. I'll just like hurry them.
Yeah.
Are we going into the
Nikolai
gate?
sees everyone who's going into the gate. Vale follows behind, and shortly after Trey,
I'll run right behind
Uh,
too.
Naima goes in. As you all enter the gates, we'll start there next time.
Ah! I'm getting there. Oh my gosh.
This is it. This is it.
More sessions.
I'll
Uh,
die in transportation, so it's
Yeah.
fine.
Their
Yeah,
bodies are not strong enough.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
like the element, or like the negative elemental plane or something, just
Yeah.
desiccated immediately.
It's a
Uh,
sphere of annihilation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Right.
We
Annihilation
have-
limit.
we have
It's a safety
Black
guard
Roses
on
Bloom-
on the gates. If someone tries to open it.
Saturday.
On Saturday.
Yep,
Yep.
Yeah, big one.
Yeah,
big one.
big one. 2 big ones in a row. Holy
Wow!
moly.
And then we'll be back here Tuesday, maybe, with our next episode of Pathfinder. So, woo! All right. Hey, happy 4th. I mean, happy Canada Day. And,
Canada.
you know, yay!